Don't worry about it. You keep your freaking hands out the window and shut your mouth.
I'm cool. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Look at me. I'm doing that. What's up? I'm a veteran. I served 10 years in the military.
Cops often think they're untouchable, believing they can mess with anyone they please. But sometimes they pick on the wrong person and get a reality check. Today we'll review cases where corrupt cops cross paths with veteran soldiers only to regret their actions. On November 24th, 2022, an individual was smoking a cigarette at a gas station when he noticed cops surrounding him. As he drove away from the gas station, the cops put their lights on to pull him over. He chose to continue driving to reach a well-lit area for his safety. However, the officers disapproved of this and aggressively confronted him.
Turn the car off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Put your hands out the window. Put your hands out the window.
I ain't moving. What's up?
Can you unlock it?
Huh? Reach right there. Man, just
Don't
reach
worry
right
about
there.
it. You keep your freaking hands out the window and shut your mouth.
The man was later identified as Braxton Smith, a U.S. Navy veteran who had served multiple deployments. He had his hands out of the car and never resisted the cops. Despite his calm demeanor, the officers kept going hard at him.
I'll figure it out. Yeah.
He's riding.
What's up, officer? What's going on?
What's up?
How's it going?
What is going on?
Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling, officer. I'm cool. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Look at me. I'm doing that. What's up? Come on, man. You resisting. Y'all wildin'. Come on, y'all wildin'. I ain't doing shit now. Come on. Okay. Y'all wildin'. What I did?
Act like you didn't want to stop.
Hey.
What you mean? I got put up in the safe spot. Okay.
The veteran had committed no crime, but still, the cops pulled him over and detained him. It's safe to say that this was a case of racial profiling, as the cops went on to suspect him for narcotics.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh.
You have a medical marijuana card, sir?
No.
No. Smoking?
No, 240. You want a voicemail now? I'll put it in the
No.
How's it going? How's it going, Joey?
You smoking?
Put your foot on the ground. You smoke hemp or not?
What you mean? What's that?
All right, sounds good.
What's up with this?
Let's eat.
The officer continued searching him while he sat anxiously, still awaiting an explanation for his arrest.
Have an alarm or something on you?
Huh?
You have an alarm or something on you?
Nah.
No, I agree. 16. 1097 on the 4 Charlie 1.
I got everything out of his pockets. All right, give me your shoe.
I'm someone law-abiding citizen. You know?
Well, right now, you might be going to jail.
For what?
I'll talk to you about that in a second.
Okay.
All right. You're not under arrest,
Okay.
but I have to read you your rights so that I can let you talk to me and ask you questions.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to an attorney.
After treating him like a criminal, the officer finally asked him why he had chosen to pull over at a safer distance.
What makes this spot safer for you than where I tried to stop you?
I mean, y'all hit the lights on. I ain't want to pull in the middle of the road. That's dangerous for y'all. I just want to pull in a well-lit area. Get y'all out of traffic.
Okay.
I ain't stupid.
So do you think that making a safe spot for us is something that you're authorized to do?
I mean, I ain't think they require authorization. I'm trying to be safe just like y'all. I ain't posing a threat. I seen y'all something
Wait,
at the
so
store.
are you trying to be safe? You're trying to find a safe spot for you or for me?
For both of us.
No, you don't get to do that.
Okay, that's understandable.
You can make a claim that you're trying to make a safe spot for you. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right, why is this spot safer than that spot?
It's a well-lit area. I mean, it's not in the middle of the road.
Do you see all those street lights down there?
I understand what you're saying,
So
but
why is this spot more well lit than down there.
I mean, what was so detrimental between me stopping right there and stopping right here?
Well, actually, I'd like to ask you that. Why did you keep driving?
I just told you that. I just told you that. Why would
There's
I
a lot of
stop
moving around in that car.
You just looked in it.
There's a lot of moving around whenever I have my lights on.
I rolled the windows down, put my driver's license, my registration out the window. That's the shit y'all supposed to ask when y'all first pull somebody over, right? Y'all ain't do none of that.
Smith was right. After seeing what has happened to black people over time, he knew he would be much safer in an area with lights and cameras around. The officer, however, refused to understand this and kept being disrespectful.
I'm not posting to stop a law-abiding citizen.
Shut your mouth. Don't get all f***ing loud with me. They ain't gonna change nothing.
Hey,
here.
I'm just talking. I'm having a conversation with you, right?
No, you're trying to talk over me and you're trying to set up a defense for yourself. Because what you did is called fail to obey. It's a fleeing charge and it's a felony 3.
Okay.
If you'd like to go to jail on a felony charge, I'm good with it.
I would not.
All right. Well, then quit trying to talk your way out of this and just talk to me and actually tell the truth. Because I'm not stupid, okay? I know you're trying to play me.
Okay.
So why didn't you stop?
I just told you why I didn't stop.
Because you think you're smarter than everyone else.
Look what you just did to me. You just snatched me out my car. I rolled the windows down and gave my license, my registration. You ain't read me no right. You snatched me out the car.
You're damn right I did. Okay. Why did I do that? Why?
I don't know. I had the slightest idea.
How about because?
Run my name.
For 300 yards, I had my lights. How many different sirens did I turn on?
Listen, I'm a black man in America.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm terrified of the police.
Mr. Black Man, I'm asking you a question. How many different sirens did I turn on? And how many times did I lay on my horn?
I have this, like, when you said pull over, I pulled over. You said throw the keys out of the car, I complied.
No, when I said pull over was back there when I turned my lights and sirens on. Get in the car.
Despite everything, the officer still failed to explain why he had initially pulled him over. After all, it was an illegal traffic stop, and multiple officers were now unlawfully searching his car in hopes of finding something illegal.
Damn, you know the more
Get in the car! Shut your mouth.
7-7 for the car? Yeah, I think he was trying to figure out if he should say yes or no to that question. Dude, I thought he had like a clip right here on his belt line. For like looking like an inside the waistband holster. And I thought maybe that's what she was. It was that. That's
Seatbelt down, buddy.
he could have easily have reached over, pulled the seat down, and put it where it is.
Look at this bullshit. I'm not getting high-speed gear again.
The cops couldn't find anything illegal inside the car apart from a gun which was registered to the veteran. Despite this, the officer still felt compelled to inquire about it, further highlighting his racist motives.
Where'd you buy the
pawn shop on Atlantic Boulevard.
Store?
Yeah, pawn shop.
You did the paperwork?
Yeah, it might be in the car.
Okay. Well, when'd you get it?
It's been within a year.
Okay. So you did all the paperwork, the background check and everything?
Yeah.
So why would they, how come you can buy a gun but you can't have a CWL?
Hey, so what's the process of buying a gun, right? You go through the background. I've bought guns my whole life, bro. I'm a veteran. I'm served 10 years in the military.
So then why wouldn't you be able to get CWL is what I'm trying to get to.
But why is that an issue if I'm within my legal limit? That's what I understand.
Because I'm wondering if you're a prohibited possessor or just prohibited from purchasing or from what?
If I was prohibited from
purchasing, I know. You don't need to know what it means. I know what it means.
Right or wrong, right?
I know what it means. You don't need to know what it means. I'm just trying to ask questions to determine which category you fall into.
Why, if I'm within my legal limit, why does any of that matter?
What does legal limit mean?
If I can purchase a firearm, I can ride with it in my vehicle, right? If it's in the trunk,
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
That's the law I studied, the Florida gun law. That's the law I abide by.
Great. Do you mind if I ask questions to verify that?
Of course.
Okay, cool. So you did the background check,
yes.
right? And you purchased it, but when you did a background check for the CWL, they said no?
Well, I don't understand where these questions going. Like, it's
all right.
Realizing that the baseless investigation yielded nothing, the officer returned to his car. Ultimately, he opted to issue a ticket as he kept trying to justify his earlier action.
Know what you just pulled out from under the seat or something. I got you, but I definitely don't play like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I had you keep your hands out the car. I don't want you taking. It takes half a second for you to grab a gun and shoot. It takes me, on a good day, 1.8 seconds to grab my gun and shoot. So that means I can get shot about 3 or 4 times before I even get my gun out of the holster. right? So these are the kind of odds that I got to deal with, man. And that's why what you think is aggressive, all right, we didn't hit you, we didn't bam you, all right, we let you go to the ground on your own, all right? But it is what it is, man. Like, if you were intending to do me harm, I can't give you that option, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you one fix-it ticket. You got two windows that are too dark. Your front windows are 20%. All your windows are 20%. That makes the front windows too dark. And you got a windshield that's tinted, okay? Yeah. All right.
Well, all of this could have been avoided if the officers hadn't pulled him over for suspicion of narcotics. The racist officer had no option but to let him go. And to make matters worse for him, he also found out that his ticketing system was done.
Face that way so I can take these off. So my traffic program is messed up, so I can't write a ticket right now. And we have gunshots down the road that I'm gonna go respond to. So those two reasons are getting you out of ticket tonight, okay? Your front windows are too dark though in your windshield, just so you know. Huh? Where you left it.
In the end, veteran Braxton Smith was left to go without any charge or a ticket. However, that wasn't the end of the proceedings, as he filed a formal complaint against the officers involved in the act. This officer crossed the line, but the actions of this next cop will leave you shocked.
There's no damage between our vehicles, though.
I don't give a bro, you
Yeah.
In May 2019, Officer Ryan Wingo was traveling down the road when he suddenly made a complete U-turn after he saw another car violating a law. That's when disabled veteran Charles Donner, traveling with his wife, honked at him. Officer Wingo got agitated by this and went over to ram his cruiser right into the veteran's car. This wasn't all, as he asked them to pull over into the open field as things were about to get even worse.
Pull into the parking lot. Pull into the parking lot. 16 Hot Springs. Go and send one of the normal units over here to the shoe factory. I had a car slam on the brakes in front of me.
The veteran was getting increasingly furious as his car had been rammed into, and now he was being pulled over without any reason. However, he had no idea that the worst was yet to happen.
2429.
License, registration, insurance, sir.
Yeah, sure. You know you hit me, right, officer? Or why are you pulling me over?
Because you're following me too closely and nearly ran into me.
No, I did not. You slammed on your brakes. You had no brake. You had no turn signal or nothing.
I had to turn around on the car without speeding. I'm doing my job out here, sir. Give me your license.
You hit me. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll see you in court, dude. Take it on. Look at my car.
Hey, take a seat in the car for right now. We're on a traffic stop right now.
Hey,
Okay.
shit, you hit my f***ing car.
Officer Wingo was having a hard time controlling his anger as he went on to do something terrible.
We're on a traffic stop right
Sergeant
now.
out here.
I want to see the damage done to my
Give me a minute. We're on a traffic stop right now. Once I get done with my traffic stop, for following too
I
closely.
was not following too close. Clearly you were. You hit me.
You stopped in the middle of a roadway, sir.
No, you
I didn't
slammed
stop.
on your brakes.
I got over and I was in the lane.
You
trying
stopped
to
in the
speed
lane.
back up. No, I was
you
trying to
canceled
speed
the-
back up.
Okay,
and you
sir.
slammed on your gas.
Okay.
And you hit us.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well, I told you why I stopped you because you were following me too closely.
but I wasn't. But
Okay.
We'll see in court.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you, ma'am?
I sure do.
You don't need your ID.
Yes, I do actually for the accident report
That's
that you
fine.
so want, sir.
Yes.
I do want it.
Okay.
You f***ing hit me.
There's no damage between our vehicles, though.
I don't give a
Well,
f***, bro. You f***ing hit me.
Under arrest, disorderly conduct, sir.
Ooh.
Come on. Take a seat until you can calm down. Okay.
The officer was on a damaging power trip as he kept falsely accusing the veteran of following him too closely. After arresting Charles, he went over to confront his wife, Brittany, who was crying hysterically after seeing her husband being treated so brutally.
Why are you doing this?
Ma'am, there was no need for cussing me out. Until he can calm down and act like an adult, he's going to sit in the back of the car.
Let me explain to you. My husband has severe PTSD. Severe. He's a 100% disabled veteran, and he is fucking. That's why I'm here.
You going to talk to me? You going to let me talk, or you going to interrupt me the entire time, ma'am?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Until he can calm down and act like a human being and stop cussing me out for no reason. So I'm trying to explain to him what happened. But he doesn't want to let me talk, okay? So do you want to let me talk or not?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. Now. You gonna calm down or you gonna continue cussing me out?
I just want your badge and number and your name.
I'm asking you a simple question. So are you gonna calm down?
Sure, I just want your badge and number and your name. That's all I want.
Okay, well, I'm trying to ask you.
And I said, sure, officer.
Okay, well, you gonna continue cussing me out or not? Because that was that, and you're gonna say sure, then I'm not gonna have you sit out here and cuss me for no reason. There's no fit to, you're not incriminating yourself, sir.
Officer Wingo tried talking to Charles, but he ignored him and simply pleaded the fifth. The tyrant cop had no choice but to go back to Brittany and try to validate his case.
I'm just trying to ask you.
And I already said sure. I just want your badge number. I just want your badge number and your name.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Okay.
This is gonna end horribly.
I just want him, I'm trying to get him to calm down. But he doesn't want to, he wants to continue to yell at me for no reason, okay?
Chevy West, down the bank, go ahead.
I said he has severe PTSD.
I don't know if he has malicious intent. He's over here yelling and cussing me. Now I'm just trying to get his information, and he wants to start yelling, stop in the middle of the road for no reason.
I understand, but he was freaking out because you hit our car. That's why he was upset, was because you hit us.
Moments later, another trooper appeared on the scene, and Officer Wingo had the audacity to blatantly lie about the entire encounter. You'll be shocked to see the true face of this corrupt police officer.
The driver in the back seat, he started cussing me out, and I'm trying to have him calm down the back seat.
But everything's good to go?
Yeah. He just wants to yell and cuss me for no reason, so I got him out and put him in the back seat of the car.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was coming this way. I saw him riding my butt. I didn't really care. Car tops hill going 60. I'm on overtime. Just turned around.
Right.
When I went to turn around, he slammed. Yeah. I had to turn around. I don't slam my brakes or anything. I hit my brakes, turn around. I knew he was riding my butt. So just turned around. Yeah. Turned around, and when I turned around, he starts laying on his horn. So I was like, okay. So you want to lay on your horn, I'll just pull you over before I get closer. So when I turned back around to come behind him, he moves straight over from the inside lane to the outside lane, moves straight over and just slams on the brakes. And I'm just trying to get behind him, and he slams on the brakes. And I didn't even have my lights on at that point, but he just stops in the middle of the road.
Wingo probably forgot that the entire incident had been captured on a dash cam earlier, and his lies could not be considered the truth. Eventually, the officer let Charles go without charging him with disorderly conduct.
Look, Dave, you see these cars, you see the light, you see the marking. That's our U-turns are legal when we're going out, but they're violating. It doesn't make any difference. Okay. And what you did, slamming on your brakes. I didn't slam on my brakes. That's his word. That's not my wife. That's fine. I didn't slam on my brakes, so.
I mean, it's supposed to be pre-recorded for the 1 minute.
It don't matter. It don't have to stand.
Yeah.
Are you one of these type people that you're going to provoke the police? No, I'm not trying to. It sounds like it, no.
Officer Wingo, however, gave the veteran a citation for following too closely and parking on a highway. The couple decided not to fight the charges, as they paid the fine of $300. However, the couple later considered taking legal action against Officer Wingo and the city. They started a GoFundMe campaign and raised more than $20,000, which helped them file a lawsuit. The case is ongoing, and we hope the veteran gets the justice he deserves. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we witnessed unique instances where police police officers believed they were above the law and targeted veterans. Both corrupt officers faced severe backlash, and official complaints were filed against them. We can only hope that these veterans receive the justice they deserve and that these officers are held accountable for their actions. If you liked today's video, please consider showing your support by liking this video, and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.